the elected trustee for Toronto Danforth.
For now.
I'm very proud to organize this
Look at
event
her.
with Kate Dupuy. Together and alongside others, we form East End Parents for Public Education, which is everybody here. Also,
Hello.
Trustee Michelle Arts, who is still the trustee in Beaches East York. Very happy to have you here. I'm just going to turn the mic over to Kate just to say a few words about why we're here today, and just from the bottom of my heart, thanks to everybody who showed up. Take it away.
I have a back injury and Sarah has a leg injury, but we're still here. And you know what? That's the whole point of today, right? Since Doug Ford took office in 2018, he has systematically taken billions and billions of dollars out of the public education system here in Ontario. We see the impact of those cuts in our schools every single day. My husband and I are both on parent council, and my goodness, are we being asked to provide products, programs, services that, let's be honest, we are all funding through our taxes, but where is that money going? So we're here today. Doug Ford has been on vacation for 15 weeks. He is finally coming back to work this week. And so we're here because we are speaking out together as a community against Bill 33, which just will continue to wreak havoc on the public education system here in Ontario. And for me, I'm a parent, I'm an East Ender, I've lived in this community for almost 20 years now, but I'm also a scientist. And I believe in data, and I believe in making decisions based on evidence. Yes. And using research to guide the decisions that we make, and to making sure that the folks who were elected are held accountable for the decisions that they're making. And Doug Ford, you see we have these great Vision Zero signs here. Doug Ford is choosing to eliminate a simple, cost-effective, evidence-informed tool that we as communities can use to make streets safer for everyone who uses them. For people who are biking, people in their strollers, people who are driving, people who are on scooters, people who are using mobility devices. Doug Ford wants to eliminate speed cameras which the data tell us help keep our streets safer. Why? Did he come up with some new data that no one else knows about? Has he come across some research that's new and breaking? No, of course, with so many things with this government, we're seeing that a lot of his pals and staffers seem to be getting dinged by these speed cameras. So once again, he's coming for systems and processes that have been put into place because they work, because they help. So we're here today. We're so grateful to see all of you. We have a lot of action items on the tables around. We have folks from Clean Indoor Air Toronto who are here, from the Friends and Families for Safe Streets who are here. There is a lot that you can do. We have petitions, we have QR codes that you can sign. What we'd like to do is to just thank everyone for coming together. You know, we are an incredible community. We love the East End. We love making our homes here. And we want to make sure that our streets are safe and our schools are well funded. It doesn't sound like a ridiculous ask, does it? It just seems like a very logical thing to do. Thank you. Turn it over to Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. I'm sure you can visibly see I had an injury recently. I broke my ankle. And so never has it been more clear how important it is for us to have safe streets for me. I'm also the parent of a 10-year-old child in grade 5. Grade 5 is the age where evidence tells us our kids can start to navigate their streets independently. As a parent, I'm really concerned. We have Metrolinx construction taking place throughout Toronto Danforth, the ward that I am still proud to represent, and taking away one of the crucial tools that we know will slow down drivers while we have all of this other stuff going on in this area is of great concern to me. Now, I do just want to say quickly, I'm an elected school board trustee, still elected, still serving, and proud to serve. And we've done gatherings here before. We did a big gathering here in May around cuts that were hitting our schools in the East End very directly, risks to our pools, to alternative education, to children with special needs and their services, special education programs at the schools. Supervision has happened, and all that stuff is still the stuff that is on the table or will be on the table when the people who are now in charge, who've not been democratically elected by our East End communities, when they are looking at those balance sheets and needing to make decisions to balance. We have done our best as a community to fight for the services we know our kids need, and I know we're going to keep it up. While we were organizing this event, we were getting lots of questions. There's a lot of things at this event. We've got keeping lead out of our schools. We've got public health and keeping the air clean. We've got keeping school-based safety cameras. We've got threats to $10 a day childcare. We have school-based funding to fix our schools and fund the skilled educators that we know are needed. We have funding for services outside of the school, like our speech language therapy programs, like occupational therapy, like our autism services funding. How are we going to get that all together in one event? And I think if you are one of the parents here, you get how it all makes sense together. You get, and we understand as parents and as a community, how all of these items, all of these proposals for cuts and removals of things that we rely on, that the government is putting on the table, make our lives as parents and as workers more difficult. It makes it harder to raise our children in this area. So it is all connected, and we are not alone when we are facing these challenges, when we are sitting with the fact that there's much to lose right now. When we work together, there is much to gain. And so I hope, thank you. I hope everybody here takes a moment to introduce themselves to someone else, find out what they're working on, find out how we can keep working together. Our voices together make us stronger. I would be remiss if I didn't end with noting our favorite phone number, 416-325-1941. It is a very important time to get on the phones and start calling the Premier of Ontario to let them know what the impacts are of the decisions that they are making. They can make different choices. We all know, any of us with kids old enough that we were in the schools during the pandemic, we know it can be one decision one day and reversing course the next. Better decisions can still be made. And so I want to encourage everyone to really get out there and let this government know what we all know to be the right way for our kids. It's keeping evidence-based tools on our streets by our schools. It's funding our schools. It's funding our childcares, and it's making sure that policies make sense for kids and families. Thank you so much. I hope people are feeling energized. We're going to hear from some parents, and so we're going to turn off the microphone, and I want to encourage everyone, just because we want to keep the momentum going, I want to get everyone together for a photo, and then we're going to come back to the microphones, and we've got a few parents that are going to speak just about their experiences and why this is so important. So let's get everybody together. Let's go, and just thank you so much.
Oh, well.